Thank you for checking out the channel. We're going to go over a few items that are probably keeping you from scoring. Be sure to stay to the very end because we're going to go over the number one thing that you're probably not doing that is keeping your scores from drastically improving. Please like and subscribe for more content.
What you should be asking yourself is, what can you do in your practice sessions to help make the difference? Is your main focus of your range time just about hitting bombs? Or do you prefer the robotic approach? Shot after shot, without any real intention? Or is this your idea of practicing your wedges? That a kid.
The most important thing for your practice session is that you should always have a target that you're aiming for with every single shot. You're always going to have a target on the course. You should always have one on the range. I work with a lot of people and I'll let them warm up, and then as soon as I'm starting to work with them on a drill, well, the first thing I ask them is, what's your target? And I get like kind of blank stares back because they're just hitting golf balls out there. And to me, this is where a lot of that, you'll hear people say like, oh, I was hitting it so great on the range and I hit it horrible on the course. They probably didn't have a target. So the ball flight just looked good, but how do they know they're hitting it well? There's no feedback to it. You always need to have a target so you have a reference point to know, am I hitting it right today? Am I hitting it left? The second thing you really need to always know is the distance. Same thing, you want a reference point so you can learn what's going on. And the third most important thing is you need to have some kind of alignment aid. An alignment stick, you can just put a club down, but you need to be able to reference your body to your target line because it will feel different from day to day. So before you start a round or every time you practice, always check your alignment. It's a core fundamental. The next thing right here is your short game distance. This is a 40-yard chip. If you're not practicing these, you're going to really struggle with scoring. Most of your score is going to be 100 yards in. And these are awkward distances. You want to pick some good distances so you can learn, how far you need to hit them. So this is a 40-yard shot. Well, I can do a good job of estimating 50 yards. This is an 80-yard shot. I'm going to practice this one as well. You need to know 100 yards in and really be confident with your wedges. That's where you're going to start to see your score go down because you're going to give yourself a chance to hopefully get up and down from some trouble, save some pars, or make some birdies. But the number one reason why you're probably struggling is you're not hitting a lot of wedges in your practice sessions, and you're going to hit your wedges an awful lot during a round. One of the easiest ways you're going to be able to improve your practice sessions is also by video recording your swing. Everyone has a phone. The tripod's only $20 if you go to like a Walmart. It's a great tool to be able to see your swing, to get good feedback. A lot of the times when you feel like you're making a change and you see it on video, you realize that it's not too big of a change. So definitely make sure you're recording your swing so you can learn and improve. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Here is the number one thing that you should be doing if you're not. You should absolutely be tracking all of your stats. You can do this in a couple different ways. There's free apps out there, which is really convenient, that you can use as also a GPS finder. The Grint is something I used to use. Even on your scorecard. Just mark on your scorecard and track how many fairways you hit, how many greens and regulations that you're hitting, and also track your putts. And from there, you can even go further and track, left of the fairway, right of the fairway, short of the green. But the number one thing that you're really going to want is data. You need to know where most of your strokes are actually occurring on the course so you can then take the time that you have available to practice and put it to its best use. If you're three-putting all of the time, that's where your practice session should start, and that's where the majority of your time should go. If you're struggling with wedges, well, the data is going to tell you that's what you need to focus on. The best players in the world all track and know where their shots and where their scores are coming from. It's the number one thing you should be doing. If you're not, and I guarantee you, you will see your scores go down. And as always, please like and subscribe for more content.